Hi, this is Grant Chu, and I'm here to talk about stress and how it affects our daily life and mental health. So, as the word stress come at you, take a moment and reflect on how you feel. Probably not great, and that's pretty normal because none of us like stress. So, stress, by definition, is a non-specific response of the body to any demand for change. Basically, our bodies don't like change, but when we're faced with it, we feel stress. But how that stress may appear can be different. It can be physiological, biological, metabolic, environmental, or psychological. Another way to look at stress is especially from the psychological standpoint, is that stress is an emotional response to an external trigger or a given situation. And the difference between stress and anxiety is that stress is meant to be temporary, whereas anxiety is sustained and is characterized by excessive worry that persists even after the stress or the threat is removed or no longer present. And there are four types of stresses. There's eustress, distress, hyperstress, and hypostress. Stress can also be categorized by its duration. For example, there's acute stress or there's chronic stress, and there's also stress that comes and goes. We call that episodic stress. As far as stress in the United States is concerned, in 2019 to 2020, there's a list surveyed most common stressors for Americans. And government response to COVID-19, economy, and work took up the top three. There are other stressors too, such as healthcare costs or safety and security, and that includes things like acts of terrorism or mass shootings, climate change, sexual harassment, and discrimination also rounded out some of the top stressors in the United States. Now, regarding stress, everyone here has felt it, some more than others, some more often than others, and sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's different, but everyone's sort of been there. And in the short term, stress can help us get through certain events, whether it's like a match or on the battlefield or even in the hospital urgent setting or emergent setting. And it can help us to get through demanding tasks and also fundamentally to survive. But over time, if stress is recurrent, repetitive, or even constant, it starts to wear at you. It breaks you down literally and figuratively. So how does stress affect our body? Well, stress can cause many different issues and conditions. It can cause headaches, fatigue, anxiety, depression, decrease in concentration or memory, also sleep issues like insomnia. It can also cause acne the skin or cause our hair to gray or turn white and also cause our hair to fall out, so resulting in hair loss. It can also cause muscle aches and decreased bone density. It can also increase the heart rate, increase blood pressure, increase the risk of high cholesterol and heart attacks. It can also cause different stomach issues like nausea, stomach pain, heartburn, weight gain. It can also increase the risk of diabetes, as well as other digestive issues like diarrhea and constipation. For women, it can cause irregular menses or painful menses. It can also cause reduced libido, impotence, and reduced sperm production in men. It can also decrease the immune system and affect our ability to recover from illnesses. Now, there is a term called allostasis, and what allostasis means is maintaining stability through change. And this is essential for homeostasis, or balance of our body's ability to function. And what it's used to refer to is our ability to adapt physiologically to acute stresses. And this definition also extends to where there's a set point for change and basically our response to change, and then also the process for maintaining that homeostasis. And this includes different parts of our body, including the neuroendocrine system, autonomic nervous system. Now, that autonomic nervous system also includes like our fight or flight response, which is the sympathetic nervous system, or the parasympathetic part of our nervous system, which is necessary for relaxation, sleep, maintaining adequate digestive function, and also the immune system as a whole. Now, the term allostatic load refers to the price of adaptation. So by this, we mean when a host, meaning us, we're handling different degrees of stresses over time, it reaches a point where the body cannot handle additional stresses, basically kind of beyond the breaking point. And what happens is over a period of time, so chronically, this allostatic load can lead to disease. And there are different types of allostatic load. Either too much repeat stress can contribute to that, or if the mechanisms with which we adapt to stresses, they become imbalanced, or if they persist and fail to shut off after a stress is no longer present. So that wraps up our topic today. Check out our other videos for more information on other topics.